Everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking Lego organization. So I have an 8-year-old son. He's almost 9. He's been playing Lego since he was probably 3, no exaggeration, and he has a lot of sets. So we're going to talk about how I organize it, what works, what doesn't work, and we're going to do a new system today as well. Category number 1, individual Lego pieces in bins. So you can start with a bunch of Lego all in one bin. It's kind of a mess. What I like to do is color coordinate them. I have different colors per bin, and these are like really affordable bins, like $1.50 each. So really anybody could afford to make their Lego into this organization system. And then I do have a few categories, which is bases and tires. So I find those like you don't really want to put tires with black. Having those on their own, it's easy to find and easy to build with. Some of the Lego you're going to find has so many pieces, like the different colors, black, dark gray, light gray, white. These are all the bins. We have 2 bins up. And when I end up having 2 bins, what I end up doing is I put the bigger pieces in one bin and the smaller baby pieces in another bin. And that's really nice because if you're trying to rebuild a set, it's easier to be like, oh, this is a big piece. Let's look through the big ones. Or all the tiny pieces are together. So that's kind of how that works. The bins are also really nice because if you are sorting Lego to put away, you can just kind of like flip open the top and shove a few in. And then if you're wanting to build, you can just bring out the colors you want to build from. You can rebuild an old set pretty easily. You can build something that you imagine pretty easily. So I really like this system. The second item you're going to want to organize is minifigures. So each set comes with a bunch of these, and if you go to like Legoland or if you buy the little packs, you end up with a lot. So the special individual character ones that have like fun accessories, we put those on vintage shelves I found at the thrift store and just painted to match the wall. You could probably find any wall shelf online and use the same concept. The second way we organize them is I have a bin that I got from the craft store for beads, and you can take out the little dividers and make each section as big as you want. But we have a section for pants, for heads, for shirts, lots of different categories so that you can easily build minifigures and put them away. When you have a bunch of sets, you also end up with booklets. And we have ours in my son's closet on the shelf, and we have them organized by type. So like all the Lego City are together, all the Jurassic World are together, all the Harry Potter are together. And this works okay. I'm thinking about putting in little dividers so I can see like a filing system with them. I think that would work pretty nicely. Um, if you have suggestions for this one, let me know in the comments because I am always looking to make this work better for our house. Right now, the only time it doesn't work great is when you're like really searching for something and books end up all over the floor. As an adult, I clean up after myself really easily, but my son is not the same, and this system kind of lends itself to like being all over the place for him, I guess. Okay, sets we're currently playing with go on our Lego table. So I built this pretty recently. It's just an IKEA dining table, and then on top of it, we have pieces of wood that we have cut to the exact size of the Lego bases, and then we've glued the Lego bases to the top of them. So there's a nice there's a green section and a blue section, so it's grass and water. So then you could really set up your sets and make a scene from them. This is what my son likes to do. He likes to build them, make a scene, play with them on the table, and then if you'd rather play on the floor, which sometimes he does, you can move those big pieces of wood with the different tops on them and put them on the floor. So it's a little bit portable, which I really like. And I also like it that the dining table is really not damaged by the Lego bases. They're 2 separate things. And then the last category I have are sets that we want to build again. And right now they are sitting in a drawer in my son's room and they're in plastic bags. We used to move from Florida to Utah every winter and we're birds there, and my son's number one favorite toy is Lego, so we would put them in Ziploc bags and transport them that way. It worked great. Now that we don't do that anymore, it doesn't look so great. So I'm coming up with a new system. So let's work on that together today. The first thing I did was I pulled out all the big sets. I have 10 big sets, and then I found the matching books for them, which I feel like is a good first step. And then these are all smaller ones. I only have 10 boxes, so that was a good start. And then the smaller ones, I'm going to have to figure out another solution, but I have at least the books with the sets. And then this whole bin is just Harry Potter minifigures, which evidently there's a lot of. This project I'm using boxes I got from the craft store, and they have a label holder on the side, but I want it on the front so I can see it from the way my bookcase is situated. So my husband is adding a different label holder, and I really want to be able to switch out the label because I'll switch out the sets that go in the different boxes. So while my husband's doing that, I am putting in the booklets and the Lego, and I am so excited by how easily it's fitting and how much cleaner and beautiful it looks. Okay, so yesterday I had Preston, my husband, put labels on the side of all of these, and today I had him take them off because what I was gonna do was he put the label holder on, I was gonna make labels, put them in, that's it. But they're just white and they're so boring. So you can hear the Legos in there. Oh, hopefully they'll stay in while I paint them, because my idea is I'm just going to paint the one side of it. I don't want to do the top or the bottom, because when you pull them off the shelf, they'll like stick to each other. They'll like, the paint will scratch off the bottom of the shelf. I'm not interested in that. I just want a pop of color. Oh, this paint's terrible. We'll try a different color. That one looked a little dried up. This one's not looking better. I can stir it in. But my idea is to just paint a strip on the front of it. So like the lid, just everything you see right here. And then I think it'll be cute. It'll add a pop of color, but it'll stay with it'll stay functioning. Oh, I'm struggling. Okay, let's get a little bit on here. And then we can keep going with this. Okay, that's cute. I think this will be good. I painted my boxes. They look amazing. I did 2 coats on them. So I think the paint's done. It's just drying. So now I'm going to use my Cricut to cut the labels. And you could totally cut these, you know, like with scissors. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through the Cricut, because it will use the pen to write the labels. And then it'll cut it out. So it'll be like no work at all, which I am very into that idea. To finish up, all I have to do is put the label holders back on the outside of the box. Should have done this last. I didn't realize this was going to paint. And then put the labels into them and put them on the shelf. I am so happy with how this came out. The drawer is empty now. I was able to fit everything in these boxes, and it looks so nice. I love the rainbow color coordinated look. It's really fun. And it was really fast to change just the fronts. I am really happy with this corner. This is the Lego section, and it's a little bit crowded, but I am happy that this is the place to go to play Lego. I hope it'll grow with my son and that he can have lots of happy memories building stuff right here. Let me know what you think about the Lego organization. If you have a better system, let me know. This is something that I have worked on for years, and I am always interested in other people's thoughts about it. I hope some of these ideas were helpful to you. If you like this video, please make sure you're subscribed and give me a like so I know to make more videos just like this one.